Hello and welcome back to Grace Gowdy Pilates. Today I'm going to take you through a 20-minute session. You're going to need a dowel bar, a chi ball and a resistance band to start with. So we're starting by threading our feet through the resistance band. I have a medium strength resistance and we've got 2 red springs and 1 blue. I'm going to lie into your back and get ready for your bridging. So inhale, take a deep belly breath here, and as you exhale, let's start to imprint the spine, start to peel it off, coming up nice and high into your shoulder girdle, and then rolling yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. So we're just waking up through the back, waking up through the lower abdominals. And exhale, let's start to peel our tailbone off, lifting up nice and high. This time you're going to keep your hips high. And I'm going to open out your right leg. So we're exhale, abducting our right leg out, creating a bit of resistance on that band. And then inhale to draw our leg back through center. Just a couple more here, keeping the belly nice and still. On your next one, you're going to open the left leg out, keeping the right leg as still as possible. Just a couple more here before we come into double leg abduction. When you're ready, exhale, opening out. Inhale to draw back together, using your breath. You've got 3 more like this. For 2, keep drawing your bottom towards your heels. Last one, close the legs, then roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Grab hold of that chi ball that's at the side of your reformer. You're going to place it onto your headrest. And we're going to turn around and lie to your right side. So we're coming into our side lying footwork. Have your right foot flat on the foot bar, lift out of your bottom waist. As you exhale, press out through the left foot, lengthen the left leg all the way, and then inhale to bend. So make sure that your right leg is on the carriage. You want to keep that leg nice and heavy. It shouldn't be peeling off. And you're pressing out through the whole left foot, so through the ball and the heel. That way you're going to connect through your quad and your glute. Coming down halfway now, we've got little tiny pulses up and down. 6 more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the carriage still halfway. You're now going to swivel on your left heel without letting the carriage move. Point the knee and toe up towards the ceiling. Exhaling and then inhaling. Good, guys. 3 more here. And 2. On your final one, keep that external rotation. You're going to press out through the left heel, lengthen the leg, and then inhale to bend. 6 to go. For 4, last 3, press out through the left heel. 2 more here. Final 1, pressing out all the way, come down halfway, little tiny pulses up and down now. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1, press out all the way, lengthen your left leg. Bend your knee, draw the carriage in, relax the left leg, you can tap out the glute, and get ready to roll over to the other side. We're repeating the whole sequence there. So lying onto the other side, have your right foot flat onto the foot bar, lift out of your bottom waist when you're ready. Inhale, take a deep belly breath. As you exhale, lengthen through the right leg and then inhale to bend. So really driving evenly through the right foot. We've got 6. For 5. 4 more here. 3. Exhale, pressing away. 2. Last 1. You're going to come down halfway. We've got 8 little pulses for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the carriage still. Let's swivel on that heel. Open the leg up. Inhale, draw it back in line with the hip. Working on that abduction. Good, guys. You've got 4 to go. And for 3, opening up on that band. 2. Last one here, keep that external rotation, press out through the right heel, lengthen the leg, inhale to bend. Nice, guys. Keep lifting out of that bottom waist. We're almost finished. 3 more before we come into pulses to finish. For 2, Last one here, exhale, pressing out, coming down halfway, little pulses up and down. We've got 8 for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press out all the way. Then bend your right knee, tap out the booty if you need to, and then lie into your back. Unthread your feet from that loop and come into a proper glute stretch. So bring your right ankle over your left knee, get that release through the glute and the hip. It's always nice to stretch out after you've worked a muscle group, so you help to elongate them. And then swapping over to the other side when you're ready, getting that same stretch and release through the left hip. Just a few more seconds here. You're going to come out of there when you're ready. So we can get rid of the band and the ball, and we're going to change over to one red spring. Grab hold of the dowel bar, and we're going to thread our legs through the headrest. Grab hold of your short loops and thread the dowel bar through them. You want your bottom a fist or hand's width distance away from the edge of the carriage. Legs can be crossed over one another. You're going to sit up nice and tall onto your sit bones. Arms are reaching out long. Gaze is forward. Inhale, take a deep belly breath here, and as you exhale, let's roll off the sit bones. And then inhale, lifting yourself back up. So exhale, belly buttons draw into your spine. Arms are still straight. Press down through the backs of the legs here, connecting into your core. You've got 5 more. And 4. 3 more here, articulating this movement. 2, using your breath. Last one here, exhaling. Now let's roll off the sit bones again. Hold yourself here. We're going to pulse up and down just 2 inches, and then lower yourself down 2 inches. Good work. You've got 4 more for 3, 2, connecting deeper in the belly. Last one. Hold yourself still halfway. We're now going to bend our elbows out wide, pull the bar to our chest, and then extend. We've got 6 for 5. Last 4, 3 more here. Belly buttons draw into your spine. 2 more. Last one. Lengthen through the arms. Re-stack up nice and tall, 1 vertebrae at a time. Well done. So we're going to work into our oblique variation down as the right arm goes up. Rotate the shoulders to the left ever so slightly, and on this angle you're going to roll yourself off your sit bones and then lifting yourself all the way back up. So we exhale, roll down. Inhale, lift all the way back up. So you should be feeling your obliques working here. Using your breath, just a few more like this before we come into pulses. On your next one, lower yourself down, hold yourself here, little tiny pulses up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold yourself here. Let's bend the elbows out wide and then inhale to extend. Exhale, bend, inhale to extend. You've got 6 to go. Keep that rotation through the upper body for 5. Last 4 here. 3 more. Exhale. 2. Final 1. Extend the arms long and then re-stack up nice and tall. Well done. Straight over to the other side when you're ready. So tip the right hand down, left arm goes up, rotate the shoulders. When you're ready, exhale, rolling off your sit bones. Inhale, re-stacking up tall. So shoulders are down, arms are straight the whole time. Really connect into your obliques. Exhale, inhale here. Keep pressing down through the backs of the legs. Couple more here. When you're ready, lower yourself down, hold yourself, little pulses up and down. We've got 6 more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold yourself here. Let's bend the elbows out wide and then extend. Exhale, bending. Inhale to extend. Good. 6 to go. You're on the home stretch here. Last 5, 4, for 3, 2 more. Final one here. Extend your arms long and then re-stack up nice and tall. Well done. Sitting up nice and tall onto your sit bones now, we're going to roll off. Hold the carriage still halfway. Bend the elbows, extend the arms up and overhead. With a straight back, lift out of your sit bones, fold yourself forward, get a bit of a hamstring stretch here, and then re-stack up nice and tall. Then you're rolling off your sit bones, coming down halfway. Bend the elbows, extend the arms overhead with straight arms. It's almost like you're going to press the bar up to the ceiling. Fold yourself over, get that stretch and release, then re-stack up nice and tall. We've got 3 more here. Coming into your last one now, extending the arms, reaching up and out of your sit bones, finding length, folding over, and then re-stacking up nice and tall. Take your loops take the dowel bar from out of your loops and place the long loops back onto the shoulder pins. You can place the dowel bar off to one side because we don't need it anymore. And we're going to step off to the left of your reformer if you're looking towards the foot bar. We're working into our scooter here, so have the left foot flat on the ground, your right foot's up against your shoulder rest. If you need that support and balance, have a light fingertip touch with your right hand on the foot bar, otherwise both hands behind your back. When you're ready, you're going to drive out through the right leg. Have your gaze about 1 meter in front. That left leg's still, it's not moving at all, but have a soft bend through the left knee. Exhaling and then inhaling. If you would like to add on a challenge, you can start to add in your running arm. So when you drive back through the right leg, you can reach your right arm forward, left arm goes back. Six more. 3, 2, last one here. Draw the carriage all the way in. Well done. You're going to shuffle onto the carriage, so have both knees on the carriage, wrap both hands around the foot bar, feet up against your shoulder rest. You're going to send the hips forward, and then with straight arms, you're going to exhale, press away from the foot bar. Inhale, draw yourself up. Exhale, pressing away. Inhaling, drawing yourself back up. So nice and strong through the abdominals. You're starting to feel your abs work and also your shoulders. You just want to make sure that you've got a long line from the crown of your head through to your knees. If you would like to make this more challenging, you're going to lift off your knees, find a plank position, and now send your shoulders away from your wrists. If this is too much, just continue what you were doing before. Energizing through the legs. 2 more here. On your next one, I want you to keep your shoulders away from your wrists. Hold the carriage out here. We're going to work into our jackrabbits. We've got 5. For 4. 3 more, belly buttons drawing to your spine. 2 more, really working into that core. Last one, extend the legs, draw your shoulders back over your wrists. Lower the knees down. Find a child's pose position, so reach your arms over the foot bar, roll out the wrists in one direction, and then roll them out in the other direction, get that release. And then we're going to step over to the right side, work into our scooter here. Right foot's flat, left foot's up against the shoulder rest. You can have that fingertip touch on the foot bar if you need, otherwise both hands behind your back. Then we're going to exhale, extend the left leg, inhale to bend. Keeping that right leg bent. Belly buttons drawing to your spine, shoulders are square, hips are square. If you would like to make it a little bit more challenging, you can start to add in your running arm. So as you press back through the left leg, reach the left arm forward, right arm goes back. Exhaling, inhaling. You guys have got it. You're in the home stretch. 4 more. And 3, 2, last one here. Good, draw the carriage all the way in. Well done. Nice work. We're now going to work into our arms. So keep the red spring. Come into a high kneeling position facing towards the back of your reformer. Grab hold of your short loops and draw them all the way by your hips. So this is your starting and finish position. As you exhale, pull your hands back further behind you. And then inhale, float the hands just to in line with your hips. So working through your triceps here. Feeling that connection through the back of the arms. A couple more here. Now when you're ready, you're going to float the arms further forward and then draw them all the way back. Inhale, sweeping the arms forward. Exhale, pulling all the way back. 5 more. Arms are straight for 4, 3, 2, last one here. We're now going to add on to this. So lower the bottom down to the heels. Pull your hands all the way back by your hip. Without letting the carriage move, I want you to lift the hips up to the ceiling and then float the arms forward. So lower the hips down, exhale, pull back, hold it here without letting the carriage move, lift up, then float the arms forward. And repeat. Pulling back, keep pressing into those straps, lift the hips up, float the arms forward, lower the hips down. Make this next one your last one. Lower down, exhale, pull back. Keep pressing into those straps, lift the hips up, float the arms forward, lower the hips down. Let's place the long loops onto your shoulder pins. Well done. We're turning around now and we're adding on a blue spring. So you've got one red, one blue. You're gonna lie into your back. We're going to be working into our hamstrings here. So if you know your hamstrings cramp up, you're gonna place your heels on the foot bar. Or if you would like to work your hamstrings more, you're going to place your toes on the foot bar. So choose your poison here. We're going to work into our bridging. So without letting the carriage move, I want you to start to peel your tailbone off. Lift your hips up to the ceiling. Think about drawing your bottom towards your heels. So really connect into the back of the legs. We've got 3. And 2. The next time that you lift your hips, keep them up nice and high. With a flat back, you're going to inhale, come down halfway. Exhale, squeeze through the glutes, send the hips back up high. Using your breath here, keep thinking about drawing your bottom towards your heels. The next time that you lift up, keep the hips high. We're going to close the legs together, then open them back out. Exhale, close, inhale to open. 3 to go. And 2. Last 1. Open the legs out, then roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Once your tailbone anchors, I want you to grab hold of your long loop. You're going to place your feet into the long straps. We're coming into our feet and straps. And you're going to float your legs up to the ceiling as far as you can without letting your pelvis tilt. And then exhale, reach the legs away from you as far as you can without letting the pelvis tilt in the other direction. Draw your legs down to 45 degrees. Keep the heels together, separate the toes. Work into your froggies here. So inhaling to bend, exhaling, extend the legs, squeeze your inner thighs. Just a few more. Now you're going to work into your bows and arrows. So bend your left knee, send your right leg out to the side, and then come back through center. Then over to the other side. Work your inner thighs, trying to keep the hips still as possible. Draw the legs back through center. Float them up to the ceiling and then open the legs out wide for an inner thigh stretch and release. You can add in a little rock onto those ropes. And then draw the legs back together. You're going to take your feet out one at a time. Find the foot bar, place the long loops onto your shoulder pins. Slowly peel yourself up. You're all finished for today, and I'll see you again next week. If you enjoyed today's session, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.